And that whenever we're learning, we're boldly going where no one has ever gone before, because learning is always a step into something new, it's always a challenge. Social forms. Social forms. So Terry Anderson and I have been working for the last few years on trying to understand how the landscape of social media, read-write media, change how people interact and how learning happens. And we've got this taxonomy where we treat the world in terms of these three main forms: the group, the network, and the set. Now, groups are what we're familiar with. Groups are the classes, groups are the seminar groups, those kinds of things, the tutorials, the teams, those sorts of stuff. Networks are just the people we know. There's a bunch of people we know. We learn from our friends. We learn from the people we meet on the corner. We learn from one another here at the conference. And sets are people that just happen to be in the same place with the same interest, and somehow or other, something they do helps people to learn. If I look outside now, one of the things I'll look outside for will be other people carrying umbrellas. They're helping me to learn whether it's raining. Simple as that. These are not fixed categories that don't overlap. In fact, they blur into one another in all sorts of ways. And any particular kind of form may involve many of the others. For instance, every group is a network. It's also it's a network of people who are connected through the group. It's also a set of people that are taking a course, for example. So they're more like colours in a palette. We get different blends in any kind of social gathering. Here, for example, I feel we have something of a set. This is a set of people who are interested in educational media and related things. But there are also networks here. There are people that I know, people that I don't know, people that I might get to know. And there are elements of the group here. There's a process involved where we're all following a certain set of rules and norms because you're not interrupting, which is funny. Beyond that, there's also a thing that we've been looking at, which is what happens when a whole bunch of people work together and become a collective. And a collective isn't a social grouping. Oh, let's have a sound effect.
We are the order. Resistance is futile.
That's the meaning of collective that I have in mind. But not in a bad way. This is like friendly more. The reason that I started using the word collective was actually because I built a computer system that allowed the crowd to help itself. And one of my students was using it, and he reflected, oh, well, this is just like a Borg, isn't it? We're just kind of a collective mind. And the idea was that this collective mind was acting as some kind of teacher. We can see this sort of thing happening all the time, and we do it even in conventional classrooms. I can use collective intelligence now. Let's have a think. What is it? Yes. Tell me, have I got 15 minutes left? Could show of hands, have I got 15 minutes left? Oh no, have I got 20? Show of hands. Oh dear. The collective is telling me that I'm wrong about all my time. But we learn things from crowds. I learn from the yawns. Teachers learn from the shows of hands, from the kinds of feedback that they get. It's always been so. But we have many more opportunities to do that kind of thing on the internet. And I'm going to skip rather rapidly through